He only shoved me, or he only
He didn't punch me in the nose like he
Right.
did her.
even, in my second relationship, he was very physically abusive with me, choked me, tried to suffocate me with a pillow, punched me in the head. I mean, I had cuts, scrapes, bruises, trying to explain away to people that would notice, how, oh, I'm just clumsy. Like, that's horrible. Of course I'm not. Like,
Okay, so let's finish off with
the first.
the first relationship. So it was a verbally abusive relationship that you had with number one.
Right.
So how do you have the courage to walk away at that point? Like, what was it? Like, how did you say, like, enough is enough? I don't need to deal with this bullshit.
Well, like I said, we had kind of already been drifting apart. He was significantly older than me, like 6 or 7 years older than me. So,
Which in perspective, if
when
you're
you're
18 years
18,
old,
right, that's a
huge age gap. Right?
yeah, an age gap in your 40s is not an age gap when you're a teenager.
Right.
So,
You're still you're a baby.
yeah.
You're a baby.
So I was like, he was my first serious relationship. I'm like, this is not the only relationship I ever want to experience. And we'd kind of been drifting apart. I moved away out of state with him. And I just kind of felt like we weren't on the same page anymore. So I moved back. I had lived in Atlanta and I moved back to South Florida.
Okay.
And
How long did that relationship last?
3.5 years.
Okay, that's a pretty long time.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I moved back here, and then he wanted to propose.
I was gonna ask you that. Oh my God! I swear to God, I was
right on the same page.
I
Right?
go. How soon did he start reaching out to you after you left? Because that's inevitable.
Almost immediately.
Yeah. Like, she's gone. I lost her. What did I do?
Well, and when somebody is abusive and manipulative, when they realize that their victim is slipping away, they become desperate.
Okay.
And that's a common cycle.
It's like a psychological kind of like.
And that wasn't just my personal experience. That's every person that I've ever counseled. And I'm not a professional counselor. I don't have
You're doing it from experience, which I
Right.
think that, in my opinion,
Yes.
I think that when you speak with people that have actually encountered the pain, the fear, the trauma, those are the ones that you should be listening to more than to a textbook PhD
Right.
psychologist.
Yeah.
Like, talk to the one that actually went through the pain, went through the bullshit.
Yeah.
And now they're coming in and they're saying, this is how I'm standing on my own 2 feet again, and I'm
Yes.
okay now.
Right. But I wanted to make clear I don't have a degree in this.
Yeah.
I have a lot of life experience in it. But I've seen time and again with every single person that's ever hit my inbox, sent me a text message, picked up the phone and called me, pulled me aside in a room and asked for advice on how to leave an abusive relationship, it's always the same. I mean, it's like the same exact person in a different body.
Yeah.